I'm ready, let's go.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Grace Liu. She is my mentor, sister, and a life and relationship coach that everybody seems to be looking up to.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yes, so Grace, like you speak a lot about relationship. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I love talking about relationships and about myself. Well, I am married. I've been married for 11 years now, and it's been a wonderful journey. We've been talking, and I know the dating process is hard, and that's why I'm here. I want to speak into that space, and hopefully through my story, you'll feel a little bit more peace, a little bit more calmness as you approach dating moving forward. So,
even hearing you speak, it already gives me so much assurance that this is the right person to talk to, especially in today's generation where people talk about toxic relationship, am I dating a fuckboy, like how do I know all these? So we're gonna go through green flags, red flags, and yellow flags.
yeah.
But this topic, can you share why is it something that you probably may be passionate about? How did you, maybe you can share about your journey meeting your husband?
Yeah, again, like I said, I think the dating process is really confusing. It's like you're trying to figure out your own emotions, you're trying to figure out their emotions, you're trying to figure out if you're a match. In my personal journey, I met my now husband when I was 22 years old. We got together as boyfriend, girlfriend, started dating at 23. At 24 years old, I got engaged, and at 25 years old, I got married. So it was
fast.
Very, very fast.
Wow.
Yeah.
You must have done those things right, like for it to be progressing in a steady way.
I say that it wasn't always like black and white for me. It was more of I was assessing a bunch of things within him, within me, and with those things that we will talk about, I think that's what helped me move forward and say yes and taking the next step with him.
Yeah. Well, for me, this topic hits home because I was in a relationship where from the beginning, a year ago, you knew it from how it all began, how I should assess this guy, being, I think, a Christian, isolated woman who never dated before. So I hope this content speaks to those women as well, who are, I hope they don't make the same mistakes that I did, of thinking these red flags were carnival.
Yeah.
Definitely not carnival. Okay, what do you feel are top 3 red flags that you should observe?
Top 3. A big one. Number 1 is inconsistency in character. And let me unpack that a little bit. What they say matches up with their actions. When it doesn't match up, that's a big red flag for me. When the person I see behind the scenes and the person I see in a big crowd is very different, that's also a big red flag for me. So number 1 is definitely inconsistency in character. Number 2, I would say when the person is not known by a close-knit community. It's not that this person needs to know a lot of people, but when they're truly known for who they are, not what they do, I think that's a big red flag for me. Because I think it invites a certain secrecy in their life where they don't feel like they can be vulnerable with anyone. Because if I choose to step forward with this person, then that means I will have to deal with that also moving forward.
Right.
The secrecy, the kind of closed doors, I won't really get to know that person well.
And it's not just that. I feel when you become the most important person in his life and he doesn't have other community, when you guys are having conflict, he doesn't have anywhere else to go. And it becomes unhealthy.
Yes.
Codependency can build up so quickly from that.
Yes, I totally agree. And number 3, so number 3 actually has 2 parts. So someone that is stingy and arrogant, those, based on my faith, I believe in being very giving as a person. I believe in being a servant. So when someone does not believe in that, I think that really raises a red flag for me.
I think the opposite goes. You're looking for someone who has a servant heart.
Yeah.
Who can serve you as well.
Absolutely.
What about red flags? Sorry, green flags.
Green flags now, yeah.
We get so obsessed with, okay, is this a red flag? Is this a red flag? That we often downplay somebody who has good qualities and is a green flag.
Yeah.
But green flag, even though it's not this hot and heavy thing in the beginning, but it's a good long-term returns of investment in the end of it.
Yeah. Green flags, I mean, they're kind of, for me, they're the opposite of my red flags, right? So someone that is consistent and dependable, I think, is a green flag for me. Consistent in terms of like, not, when I say consistent, it's not that they keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's when they show up, are they present? Are they consistently present when they show up? Are they dependable when you say you need someone to help you with something? Like the way they show up matters, right? Another flag is that they are known or they're supported by a close-knit community. Because, I mean, in a relationship you need trust, but there are times when they need to do their own thing and you need to do your own thing. And sometimes when they stray, you do need, when they have a close-knit community to kind of keep them accountable, I think that's really special and that's really important. And number 3, again, it aligns with my red flags, but when the person is humble and giving, I think that is really, really special to me. It tells me that the way they live their life shows that it's not about me. It's all about serving other people. It's all about, they don't come from this scarcity mentality, but they come from this abundant mentality, whether that's love, it's not just money, whether that's love, emotions, time. And so let's try this together.
Yeah. If we talk a bit about when someone is healthy, that's that their life is so filled first, they're able to give into other people. You can't come in a relationship expecting yourself to fill a need that you have. So what I'm seeing is you're saying a generous person, a humble person knows their worth first and is able to give out to people. Yeah. Well, there's also those relationships, Grace, that it requires a little bit more observation. You're not sure. It's not always clear in the beginning. Is this a green flag or a red flag? So for these yellow flags,